the early days of the Chinese Communist movement in Shanghai, which I researched, concerned actually the choice of revolutionary strategies. About whether to make a revolution, it was more important to change the minds of the people or to seize the reins of the state. Those in favor of the change of the consciousness of the people sought to make revolution through the use of printed works, propaganda tools, educational means, and civic associations. They published journals, translated books, distributed pamphlets, gave lectures, organized evening classes, formed labor associations, fought court battles, engineered protests, and refashioned public culture. The practitioners of this line of reasoning sought to glamorize a style of life that would divide a revolutionary time between university lecture halls and prison cells. These were the people behind the May 30th movement of 1925 in Shanghai. And these revolutionaries, as we know so well, lost out to their comrades who argued for the formation of a Red Army and the seizure of power via the means of class warfare. It would have taken too long, according to the latter, for a regime shift to come out of the peaceful means of education and legislation. In the pages of nationalist hagiographers, the 1911 revolution was the result of a series of armed uprisings in which young revolutionaries gave their lives. The birth of the Republic was inseparable from the blood of the martyrs. This emphatic connection, as the historians of today would see it, was detrimental to the rise of a new political culture necessary for the functioning of the parliamentary institutions of a constitutional republic. To be relevant to the history of Chinese modernity, it was not enough for the revolutionaries to have won the revolution. It was imperative that the revolutionaries contributed to the nurturing of a new kind of political culture that was indispensable for the viability of a republic that was constitutional and parliamentarian. So that was the first point. And my second point of observation has something to do with this. So the new republic these days is being praised for having laid the foundation for building a powerful Chinese nation state. Now, China's 20th century history was a century of the progressive disintegration of the traditional means of unity. Such means ranged from the civil service examination system, the Confucian teaching, the Chinese language, material conditions, theater, and then also all the way to such things such as access to opportunity. The territorialized imagination of a Chinese nation state, of sovereign rights within bounded territories, and of a Chinese people sharing historical memories and common cultural traditions, simply has to be approached within the context of a century of warfare and revolution, of conflict, disparity, displacement,